Cossie and Callan Notifier coming at you with another episode of Mock Advice with Callan Ben. This time the episode is about self-mocks. Not too much to add, although there is one thing. I did get a few emails, just for the most part, all the emails came out great, all the requests were perfect, everyone did it fine. However, some people were requesting for future episodes. Please don't do that, because one, we're not going to take it. Just please be patient. We'll most likely review your mock in the future, but just wait, be patient, and wait for the time that we actually have that episode, and then request it. Anyway, thanks again for everybody for doing the request properly this time. Everything went great. Alright guys, so next week's category will be Matoran. However, there is a new rule regarding requests. A lot of people give me requests right after Cal and I have finished recording. So from now on we're going to have deadlines for when requests will finish. That deadline for this time is January 31st. So if you request them off past that date, it just won't be counted in the random draw. Anyway, on to Callan with who we're reviewing today.
Okie dokie, so today's mocks are Glacies by Glacies the Iceman, Tarshduck by 12 Lego Green Dude, and Solanus by Cody G. Okay, so I guess I will start off with Tarshduck. Okay, so here's Tarshduck, and I have to say, he's a pretty good mock. I think my favorite part about him has to be his interesting color scheme. The gold with the dark green is something we don't really see a lot, and I think it looks pretty good. However, if there's anything I'd change, I'd probably spread the gold, considering it's mostly on his upper body, and it would look good on his lower body as well. And also, I almost think he should just get rid of the lime in place of for more gold, and have a solid black, darker green, and gold color scheme. But other than that, he's pretty good. I think he is pretty well made. So, good job, 12-legged green dude. Alright, so, Ben, what do you think?
Alright, so on to Tarshduck. I really like how, in his backstory, he's a Glatorian. You don't really see a lot of Glatorian mocks these days, and I really like that. I also really like that he's used that mask. I've always liked the look of that mask, and I'm glad he's used it. Critique-wise, though, I really don't like how over-Greeble this mock is. There's just too much going on. I mean, Greebles are nice, but when they're done like this, I'm sorry, I don't like them. I think with a few less Greebles and a lot less going on him, like he's got a lot of armor and a lot of weapons, I think if he cut down on that, he'd look a million times better. This mock has the potential to be really good, but it, at the moment, isn't being as good as it could be. I still really like the mock, but there's a lot that needs to be changed, and I reckon with proper treatment, it'll turn out really good. Alright, good luck with revamping him 12-legged green dude. I'm sure everything will work out great. Anyway, Callan, would you like to get on to the next mock?
Alright, so here is Glacies, and I have to say, he's pretty cool. I think the glasses concept for his new head is pretty clever, and I really like the lower leg design. It just has a pretty nice, cool look, somewhat similar to the one on Shadow Gear's Blood Skull Dragon. The only thing I don't really like about this mock is it's the funky glasses positions. I like the idea for the glasses, but the glasses are really pointed kind of weirdly, and he looks just kind of like a weird mad scientist instead of how he's supposed to be. So if he could work on how he would position those glasses, I think it would be a great mock overall. But yeah, overall he is still a good mock, but just the glasses thing would help. Alrighty, so Ben, what do you think about him?
Yeah, overall it's a great self-mock. Really like the chest design, and I really like the sort of overall look that he's got. I also really like the claw design. I mean, it's a very simple claw design, but I haven't really seen many people use it, and it looks really cool. Stuff that I'm not too sure I like, though, I like the toe idea that he's given him, but I don't really think it works with the mock. Other than that, there really isn't much that's all that wrong with it, other than maybe a bit of dark blue in a few more places, possibly. But yeah, very cool mock. Alright, so on to Caleb with Solanus.
Alright, so here is Solanus, and he is a very cool self-mock with a lot of cool guns, and one of the coolest tracks I've ever seen. The mock and his extras are overall outstanding. The only thing that kind of bugs me is the waist a little bit, the little waist design. It's cool how he's not trying to go for a Vaki piece, but It looks a little funky with the Bohrok teeth. It just seems to look a little weird for me. Other than that, he's just very well built, very cool color scheme, and overall an amazing self-mock. So, Ben, what do you have to say about him?
Well, no, Solanus probably is one of my favourite self-mocks on mock pages. I really love how he's spread out the colour scheme really well. He's done that perfectly. Not a lot of people do that right. He's done it great. I also really like the leg design that's just all over. That looks brilliant. I also really like the lower arm design. There's a lot of this that I like. Also, another thing that he's done really well is his grenade launcher. That's beautiful. Critique-wise, I really don't have that much. It's a great self-mock in general, so there really isn't much. It's not so much critique, it's just a little tip maybe, possibly some more weapons. I mean, the grenade launcher's great, and the combat knife is also really cool. I don't know, maybe you could give him like 2 little dual pistols or something, possibly. Only other critique I have is the back of the upper legs. It looks a little, I mean, there's that gap there, which is kind of hard to get rid of without ruining some posability, but I reckon if he covered it up on the back somehow, that could look really nice. But anyway, other than that, Solanus is awesome. Alright guys, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, next week's ep is about Matoran. I'm pretty sure you all know what a Matoran is, so there's really not much to say there. Again, remember, requests close on the 31st of January. Not much else I need to add. I hope you all have a great day, and hope you enjoyed watching this episode. I'm Ben Cossey.
And I'm Callan LOF.
See you guys.
Bloopers!
There is no piece of crap. That went badly. Just redo that. Hey guys, this is. Oh, damn it. Yeah, Glacy's is. All right.
Ben has the fail. Ben has the fail.